Is it the things of yin yang, or is it the yin yang of things? My name is Kelvin, and welcome to my 30 to 60 day monk mode journey, where I'm learning how to listen to my mind, lead by my spirit, and stay true to who I am. So I know that the intro may seem a little bit confusing. Just bear with me, I got you. So if you do not know what the yin yang is, I'm going to put the sign up here, right? So the yin yang just represents a balance between good and evil. So it just shows you that where good exists, evil also exists. So now this brings me to day 27, because I was just sitting down and I was thinking, I'm like, okay, so for every bad thing, there needs to be an equivalent equal, right? Which is a good thing. And for every good thing, there needs to be a bad thing. So the first perspective, right, is for every good thing, there's a bad thing. So if I go out today with the boys and I decide to drink, right, overdrink because I just got a job promotion, tomorrow morning it's going to become a bad thing, because it's either I could miss my first day of being promoted, or I've got a super bad hangover that affects my health some way or another. See, so I'm going to categorize this, for every good thing there's a bad thing. I'm going to categorize this as a concept of overdoing things. I'm going to come back to this later. So now we are going to the second perspective. For every bad thing, there's a good thing. So now imagine you leave 20 minutes later for work, where you need to leave 20 minutes before. So let's just say you are late, point blank. When you walk out the gate, you find cops and ambulances over there, and they say, no, someone walked past you 20 minutes ago and they got shot. So that could have been you 20 minutes ago being shot, but I don't know, something delayed you. So now that turns into a bad thing turning into a good thing. We categorize this as overlooking. So it's overdoing and overlooking. So now let me go back to the first perspective. What do I mean about overdoing? This actually just came to me like a lightning bolt, bro. So you'll never know that you overdoing something until you set a limit for yourself. You understand? So it also comes with knowing yourself. So this is the point where we know that, hey, if I'm going out to the club today and I'm saying I'm going to have 5 drinks, the moment I go over 5 drinks, that's me immediately overdoing something. So I just feel like, in a way, this universe is wired so crazy. In a way, you are going to be punished for breaking your own rule, if I have to say it. Because once you go over 5, you go to 6, 7, 8, 9, that's when you maybe get like super smashed and you do like crazy things, you know. Like, I feel like that's perfect example of overdoing. And now when we go to the example of overlooking, so let's say a bad thing. Let's say that you overdo it, right? And then you get into a bad situation. Let's say, I don't know, you get into a fight with a bartender that breaks your jaw, right? So that's a bad thing right now. So now you can turn that into a good thing again. Because if you look at the loop, bro, if you do not overlook the situation, if you do not overlook the fact that you overdid something which resulted into a bad thing, and if you don't overlook that, you are able to fix that, and then you stop the loop, bro. Dude, do you understand what I just said? I just need to say this again, because I've been trying to put my foot on it so much. So if you do not overdo something, right, you just stop yourself from the bad, whatever. But if you find yourself overdoing something, you should not overlook that, because you're going to find yourself in the same cycle of overdoing the same thing and finding yourself in the same cycle, which I feel like is exactly what's happening today. Like, you are making the same mistake over and over and over and over again. So I feel like once I grasp this concept fully and I start applying it in the exact way that I just explained it, then I'm taking back control. Understand what I mean? So this is kind of like establishing a balance, because this yin yang sign is, I don't know, man, but it speaks volumes to me, because one can't exist without the other. And once these two sides coexist, then there's harmony, bro. And that's all we're trying to get in life. We're trying to get harmony. We don't want friction. We don't want anxiety. We don't want any of that, but we want harmony. And give me your take on that. Give me your take on that, because maybe it might just be making sense in my head. I need to know that it makes sense in your head too.